Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update. A loss to the Saints isn't so bad, except the Saints are bad and they don't have much defense, and the Jaguars could do nothing with them in the first half. Down 24-0 at one point and 24-6 at the half. There were just a lot of things in this game. The Jaguars seemed a little off. Bortles for the second week in a row in the first half wasn't sharp and wasn't very precise. And that's the word that Gus Bradley used after the game, precision. He said, look, when I was in Seattle and watched this New Orleans team play, you knew they were very precise and you were going to have to match that precision in order to play them. The Jaguars didn't have that, weren't even close to that. But when you're asking a guy like Nick Marshall to cover somebody one-on-one 70 yards down the field, this is what you're going to get. Marshall is obviously a tremendous athlete, unbelievable, but he's not a professional cornerback at this point, and the Jaguars have put him in the game trying to, see what he can do. Well, what he can do is maybe make the play half the time, but the rest of it, he's getting beaten, getting picked on by quarterbacks like Drew Brees, and it seems like everybody else he's been in the lineup against, including Phillip Rivers. So, these are the kind of things the Jaguars have to work on. You can grow your offense, and they seem to be doing that. Jimmy and Keenan are the last two receivers to have 1,000 yards each. Now it's Allen Hurns and Allen Robinson. Allen Hurns has more touchdown catches and yards than any other undrafted free agent wide receiver in the history of the league. But then again, the Jaguars gave up 527 yards of offense to the Saints, the most the Gus Bradley era has ever given up on defense. And the Jaguars, by the way, for 3 consecutive times against the Saints, have given up more than 500 yards on offense, which is an NFL record in the history of the league. That tells you that they need to work on their defense. That has to be a point of emphasis. A lot of hard questions have to be asked, and that's where Gus Bradley says, and that's his coach speaks for, look, our players either aren't good enough or they got to play better, or we're going to fix it with new guys. Because he says hard decisions may have to be made. That means getting rid of guys that maybe you have a commitment to. I mean, do they give Jonathan Cyprien another year? Luke Jokel? Did they whiff on Sergio Brown or Devon House? What's going on with some of the players that they have signed and they have drafted? Are they going to just blow the defense up and try it again? Is Bob Babbich's job safe? I mean, all these questions have to be asked in the offseason as the Jaguars are in double-digit losses. They're going to finish third in the division again. And next year, the onus is going to be on this team to win games. I'm always amazed how smart those guys in Vegas are. I was visiting my son before the season. I asked what the over-under number was on total wins, and they said 5.5. I almost took the over instantly, but look where we are now with one game to play, and the Jaguars sit right on that number. Clearly, they knew that the Jaguars were going to have some success and struggle at other times, which is what they're doing right now. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update.